He was a key contributor, award recipient for the development of an electric meter installation order status tool. Jimmy holds a degree in business administration from Colorado Technical University. He is a graduate of Leadership Portland and recently completed his term as president of the Portland Rotary Club. Jimmy and his wife, Melinda, have 4 children: Larry, John, Tyler, and Jax. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jim Ernest.
Thank you. Well, that shortened my speech by just a little bit there. Good morning. Again, my name is Jimmy Ernest. I'm currently an external affairs manager for AEP Texas here in the Uvalde District. Today, I wanted to kind of touch base on where these young men are at now and where they could be in the future. I want to thank everybody here for giving me the opportunity to speak. Everyone at the college has been very generous, and I really appreciate the opportunity. And I'm very proud of these guys for the first step that they've taken in what will hopefully be a long and fruitful career. When I was much younger and much skinnier, I was a skateboarder. And I was out doing my thing one day skating, and we were on a ramp, and I went to do just a basic trick, wasn't going to pull it off, tried to jump off the board and on top of the deck of the ramp, at which time a piece of bone in my leg decided to break off and it ripped a lot of ligaments and tendons. I fell to the bottom of the deck, and within 5 minutes, my knee was at least 3 to 4 times the size of what it should have been. What I didn't know at that point was that was an opportunity. That led me to move back home with my parents, who were in Harlingen at the time. And not long after, I continued or had an opportunity to continue my education that I had begun after high school. I was always a very hands-on person, and I was interested in refrigeration. So the school in Harlingen was Texas State Technical College, and they had a refrigeration program. I took that course, completed it, and began my journey on my career. The two choices that were in front of me were to apply the information and the experience that I had just learned for this degree, or another opportunity presented itself, become a meter reader for the local electric company, Central Power and Light at that time, now AEP Texas. At that point in my life, the two things I could think of were, do I want to spend my time in hot attics with possums, or do I want to take my chance in the big yard with a dog chasing me? That's how I thought. I didn't consider the opportunities that either career would give me or the benefits, advantages, anything. That's all I thought about. And I figured I had a better chance of outrunning a dog than I did a possum in an attic. So I chose to be a meter reader, and that began my career. I learned a lot as a meter reader. Back then, they labeled us the cash register for the company, because without us reading the meters, they couldn't collect the money from the customers who use electricity. It provided a lot of opportunities for learning. I got to learn the inner workings of the company, what other opportunities were available to me beyond being a meter reader, whether it was a power line tech, meter electrician, maybe working in the office as a customer service representative, or, there were many choices. But in order to get there, I had to gain experience, and I had to continue my education. And that's one thing I want to impress upon these young men today is this isn't the end. This is the beginning. You've taken the first step, you've gotten education, now you're, on your way out the door for a career. In my case, I continued as a meter reader, and one day I came across a gentleman in the company who was called a diversion coordinator. Basically what that was, this is the guy that catches the people that steal electricity and prosecutes them. I had an interest in that because in the field as a meter reader, I had experienced people tampering with meters. I found out later this was the only person in our company at that time that did this. And not long after I met him, there was a posting for that job. They were going to hire a second person to cover another section of our company. I was interested. I had my degree in refrigeration. I had begun taking night classes while I was a meter reader to continue my education in hopes of gaining further opportunities. And I landed the job. It was an exciting job. It really was. Every day was an adventure. You never knew what you were going to come across. And it was a very good job that I enjoyed for probably 10 years. And at that point, I started to look for something else. And again, I had the opportunity to finish my education, get a bachelor's degree. So when a customer service representative job popped up, which required a degree, I had that in my toolbox, and I'd made enough connections internally of the company to know the right people that would guide me in getting that job, which I did. And again, had that job for about 15 years. So during that time, the opportunities were more on-the-job learning. Again, these young men are going to come across the same thing. Field experience, learning from others, networking. So at that time, I had a boss that saw that I had a chance to grow and gave me the opportunity to develop and took on more responsibility than other customer service reps in my area had. That experience led me to this job. So where this goes for these gentlemen is they now have the opportunity to work with a contractor, which we call business partners at AEP. They can work for a co-op, they can work for a municipality, or they can get on with a company like AEP Texas. Their choice. Each of those paths are going to provide an opportunity. They can continue their education, they'll get field experience, they'll network with others, either inside whatever company or organization they choose to work for, and outside. So this is just the first step to your career. It doesn't end here. You may become a crew leader. You may become a meter tech. You may become a customer service representative. You might even become an external affairs manager. Or if you shoot for the stars, you might even be a president of a company. There's no limit. It's all up to you. It's how you apply yourself and how far you want to go. If you're driven, you can do it. So again, I want to congratulate all the graduates. I want to thank the college for giving me the opportunity to speak today. And I appreciate all you friends and family of these young men being here today to support them and drive them on in their future. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all can stand on the side. Go with your families. have to do? Do I have to do? Just waiting and smile to do it.
Yeah, no, you have control.
Well, I'm off to work before the sun comes up. I got everything in the back of my truck. I'm gonna do my job, rain, sleet, or snow. If you're asking if I'm a mailman, I'm telling you hell no. Cause I'm a lineman, I make my living climbing up them holes. If I'm in town, I'm probably underground with mud up to my nose. Yeah, some girls call me crazy, but my baby says I'm fun. Cause when the lights go out of lineman, I'll get her done. Well, I wear a hard hat, a belt full of tools. I've got a headache rack with a wire spool. I got a pocket knife, I got my hooks and boots. If you think you can do my job, well come on and go to school. Cause I'm a lineman, I make my living climbing up them holes. If I'm in town, I'm probably underground with mud up to my nose. Yeah, some girls call me crazy, but my baby says I'm fun. Cause when the lights go out of lineman, yeah, I'll get her done. Yeah, I'm a lineman, I make my living climbing up them holes. If I'm in town, I'm probably underground with mud up to my nose. Well, some girls call me crazy, but my baby says I'm fun. Cause when the lights go out of lineman, I'll get her done. Yeah, get her done. Up the pole or down the road, boy. Hey, hey.
Y'all can come back to your seats.
I guess not.
So you know now what they've been up to these last few months. So we're going to proceed with the presentation of certificates. So we're going to call out your name and you're going to receive your certificate and you can pose for a picture in the middle.
Good morning. Okay, ready? Okay, the first graduate, it's Jody Bellman. Joshua Camacho. Robert Garcia. Jose L. Gaona. Adrián González. Crider R. Harding. Paul B. Hernandez. Christopher A. Lopez. Michael Lopez. Logan R. Martinez. Oscar J. Mesa. Joaquin J. Puente Jr. Oh, sorry. There you go. Santiago Reina. Michael A. Rios. Troy Ruiz. Alberto N. Vera. Thank you. You all have a nice day.
On behalf of President Gonzalez and everybody here at the college, we want to thank you for being here with us to celebrate this momentous milestone. We want to thank you for choosing SWTJC. This is just the start. Thank you. And SWTJC will always be your home. You can continue your education here with us and tell everybody, because the work that you are going to be doing is important work. It's important, that is highly needed. And we need more Powerline. So thank you, and send everybody to our program. We're very proud of our program and our instructors here. So join me in congratulating the spring class of 2023. Does Mr. Ballesteros want to say a few words to the class? Yes, please. Go on.
Hello, again, thank you. Thank you everyone for being here and supporting these guys. It's really a big accomplishment for these guys. It'll definitely change their lives. And we're looking forward to seeing them out there in the workforce and begin their new careers. Gentlemen, congratulations. Thank you, sir. And good luck.
Go ahead and get in the backdrop if you would, so we can take a picture. And then you're welcome to take pictures with your families. Thank you. That concludes our program. Thank you very much.